What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about a Norwegian TV show called What Would You Do? And in this episode, they have actors that are going to pretend to harass a woman in public. And I am really curious to see how Norwegians respond to this situation. Here in America, it's really hit or miss whether or not someone is going to help you. And unfortunately, in America, you can't always depend on a stranger to help you if you're in trouble. So I'm actually really interested to see how this plays out in Norway and how Norwegians react to this. So let's take a look.
Vi tilbake på kjøpesenteret, der vår skuespiller Bibi får uønsket seksuell oppmerksomhet på grunn av hva hun har på seg.
Okay.
Faen meg fin, altså. Fy faen. Jævlig digg, altså. Hva skal du få i kveld, da?
Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that. Oh my... These actors are really committing. Oh my god. Okay, so they're walking around this woman, talking about her appearance, clearly being very rude. Based on this, I don't think in America, in like a random mall, I don't think people would really do much about this, to be honest.
Faen meg fin, altså. Fy faen. Jævlig digg, altså. Hva skal du få noe i kveld, da?
Du, jeg venter på en venninne. Jeg bare...
Du venter på en venninne, ja?
Kan du ikke bare bli med oss, da?
Du har lyst til å ha det gøy natt.
Oh, man.
Er du keen på flere, eller? Hva? Kom igjen, da. Det er ikke så farlig, det der. Du, ta det. Jo, jeg tror den er det. Kom igjen, da. Er du sikker?
Jeg er helt sikker.
Er du helt sikker?
Wow!
Hvorfor det?
For du ser jo at den er helt kledd. Bare gå din vei.
Men se hvordan den er kledd, da.
Ja, men den er veldig fin kledd. Bare gå din vei.
Kom igjen.
Oh my god. That was so quick. I am so impressed. I'm kind of shocked. I mean, that was really fast. In my opinion, they were getting pretty close to the woman. They were definitely being really annoying and really rude. They were harassing her. She obviously didn't like it. But even with all of that, this exact situation, I'm afraid in a lot of America, most people wouldn't want to get involved. Americans we really tend to focus on ourselves, and we don't want to get involved with other people's troubles. We've kind of lost that sense of community, I guess, but my God, these guys immediately came up and they are being very straightforward, like very aggressive. They're just like, hey, go away, like walk away, like this isn't okay, which is exactly what you want your society to be like, right? This is amazing.
Nå da.
Bare gå din vei.
Ta det med ro, da. Du er enig at hun er jo kledd sånn som hun er. Er du ikke det? Kom igjen, da. Hvis du
Wow.
ikke synes at hun er ganske fin til å...
Hei, gutta.
Hei.
Hva skjer da?
Går det bra, eller?
Det går fint.
Alt bra med deg, eller?
Jeg hører hva som skjer.
Driver du og plager du deg, vet du?
Det som er situasjonen nå, det er at vi holder på å spille ut et eksperiment. Men hvorfor kom dere inn?
Wow, I like this guy. This is a nice dude. He's not only willing to step in and when he clearly sees somebody who's in trouble and someone who's not willing to stand up for themselves, and it's a very awkward situation. And this guy really did not hesitate at all. He was being very bold about it.
Fordi det er noe som heter menneskelig å være... Ja.
Ta litt medmenneskelig.
Ja, medmenneskelig og ikke på en måte se andre bli trakassert.
Yeah.
Jeg er veldig glad for å se at dere tar henne i forsvar, og jeg håper at dere fortsetter å bry dere. Det var kjekt at dere gjorde det, altså.
Wow. Okay, so they're gonna do this experiment a couple more times. I'm curious to see if this happens again. I would like to see this in America because, eventually somebody would walk by and do something. I do believe that. I do believe even here in America, maybe not as many people would, but there are good people who would step in and be like, "What are you doing? Like, stop." Um, but this, I was just shocked at how fast this all happened. Like, that took no time at all for somebody in Norway to step in.
Så bli med oss.
Slutt opp. Jeg klarer meg fint.
Kom igjen, da.
Du har ikke lyst til å bare komme
Jeg kjenner dere ikke. Jeg kan vel slutte opp?
et par pils,
Ja.
koser oss litt. Kom igjen, da.
Ja, vi kan ta taxi rett utenfor her.
Ja.
Kom igjen, da.
Bare se på de jævla
They
beina.
want to do
Bryst,
Du,
something.
kan dere
ikke dumme.
kutte ut? Jeg kjenner
Yeah, I think this would be like a reaction similar in America. People are walking by, they're hearing it, they're seeing it. I mean, to be honest, most of the people in this mall, most of the people are walking by, not intervening. But some people are walking by and they're like, "What? Like, what's going?" And you can tell they want to do something, but there's always that hesitancy of, is it that big a deal? Do I really need to involve myself? Am I understanding the situation correctly? Is she really in trouble? There's all these questions that come to mind, which is why I kind of appreciated the first guy who really didn't think about it very deeply. He just saw a bad situation and walked up and became involved, and that's nice to see. It's also nice to see these women. They clearly can tell something's wrong and they want to do something.
dere ikke.
Men du kan bli kjent med oss, kan du ikke det?
Vi kan bli kjent med oss.
Hvordan person tror du hun der er?
Jeg tror hun
Ja, for jeg tror hun er ganske,
jævlig-
jeg tror hun er ganske vild. Tror
Jeg
du
tror hun er
ikke
ganske
det?
vild i
Ikke,
sengen.
jeg kjenner dere ikke. Bare slutt opp.
Nei,
Kom igjen, da.
hva er det som er sjåfør? Er dette venninna di? Søsteren din, ja.
Okay.
Ja, ja.
Ja, vi prater.
Får jeg bare være.
Okay. I like that. Okay. Sometimes I can sympathize with the fact that it is different between men and women in this kind of situation. Like those two guys didn't feel physically in danger. They walked up and they probably felt pretty safe. If you're a smaller woman, I could see where it's got to be very intimidating to walk up to two strange men who are being very aggressive. So maybe that's why it took a little longer here. But and she employed a more strategic approach, coming in and being like, pretending that they knew each other and just taking her arm and guiding her away, which I think is a fantastic solution. Very, very good idea.
Takk. Tusen takk.
Dette var imponerende. Hvor gammel er du?
16.
16?
Jeg er 16 år.
16 years old, too. Wow. Yeah, Norway has got some good people. I'm really impressed, especially at how young she is. At 16 to have the mindset to do this.
Og så går det inn i
Where a lot of people who were older kind of just walked by and let it go.
en så vanskelig situasjon, og så ber hun å bare bli med.
Ja.
Hvor lang tid brukte du på å komme frem til den planen?
Kom naturlig, jeg må si, altså, der og da. De var jo eldre enn meg alle sammen, så jeg vil si at å konfrontere guttene kanskje ikke var det smarteste, så jeg tok da direkte
Right.
kontakt med henne.
Det var helt genialt.
Yeah, that's very good. Very, very good. If you're intimidated or you don't want to confront the strange burly men, just go up to the person. And it's a public area. Like what? Just grab the person. You don't even have to talk to the guys who are harassing. You just help that person exit the situation. Very smart.
Ja, det var det. Og det viste seg at det var flere som syntes det var nødvendig å bryte inn.
Vi som gjør henne en tjeneste, vil du ikke si det?
Vær så snill.
Kom igjen
Ikke
da.
plag meg.
Kom igjen da, det skal gå helt fint.
La oss la henne være da. Hvis hun ber dere komme dere til helvete bort.
Det går fint, du er enig, er ikke du jævlig fin? Vil ikke du ville tatt med deg henne hjem, vil du ikke det? Kom igjen, du ville tatt med henne hjem.
Wow.
Hun er hvis hun ber om det.
Si til meg at du ikke vil tatt med henne hjem når hun går kledd som det der.
Det er irrelevant. Hvorfor står du sånn og prater til henne når hun ber deg slutte?
Jeg kjenner dere ikke. Ikke plag meg.
Wow.
Igjen da,
Nei,
er det så
ikke gjør
farlig?
det. Ikke gjør det.
Gjør hva da? Jeg gjør ingenting. Vær med oss da. Ingenting. Vi bare prater med henne. Du, kom igjen da. Skal du ikke være med oss i stedet for henne?
La meg være i fred.
Til juli, gjør du ikke det?
Wow. I mean, this is fantastic. I mean, I really think I'm trying to make a comparison between America and Norway. I don't want to make America seem terrible, but I don't know if as many people would step in like this and in such an assertive manner. Also, something comes to mind in America. A lot of us are very worried about suing, like getting sued and getting in fights and conflict, and so a lot of Americans might think, I don't want any part of that. I don't want to escalate it. I don't want to get in trouble, which is really sad that it's kind of gotten to that point where we're thinking about it in that way. It should just be very straightforward, where people in your society are, if you're in trouble and you're in public, strangers can empathize and relate and step in and help you when they see you're in trouble. And it feels like that's pretty normal in Norway, which is great.
Ja, da kom igjen, det var helt fint.
Oh, wow.
Ring politiet.
Wow. I like this. She is just being very loud and just letting everybody know what's going on. That's a great strategy for her to just be yelling, hey, get away from them. And then now it's becoming a scene, and it's becoming really obvious, and the guys are probably going to get embarrassed and go away. That's really smart.
Kan ikke vi bare ta oss en liten tur, du og jeg? Kom igjen nå da.
Ikke rør meg.
Kom igjen, vi
Ikke
bare
rør
tar.
meg.
Kom igjen.
Vær så snill, ikke rør meg.
Hun vil ikke at du skal røre meg.
Da, hun bare sier det jo.
Men hører hun sier
Da.
nei.
Nei.
Se hvordan hun kler seg, da.
Nei.
Se hvordan hun kler seg.
Hun ser
Syns du det?
helt vanlig ut.
Nei, syns du
Det
det?
er som hun har lyst til å være med.
Det står i pannen hennes.
Hva da?
Hva hun vil.
Hva da?
Hun vil bli med oss hjem. Nei, men du vet
Fordi
hva.
at hun var kledd sånn, så ville hun være med deg hjem.
Ja, jeg tror det. Hun vil vært med hvem som helst, hun der.
This I like this woman. She's literally dumbfounded. She cannot believe how stupid these men are. She's like, what? How she's dressed? What? Huh? She just thinks she's just calling these guys out and letting them know what they're saying is so ridiculous, and she's really standing up for herself and this woman, and it's great.
Jeg blir skikkelig sint.
Veldig ubehagelig.
Jeg blir skikkelig sint.
Takk.
Wow.
Unnskyld? Hvor er du på vei?
Fantastisk å se på.
I butikken her så la jeg merke til dem, og så kjente jeg at jeg ble så sint. For de var to, hun var en.
Og du var tydelig, altså. Du var skikkelig sånn.
Ja, jeg bare kjente på at en helt normal jente går helt normalt kledd, og så fikk hun det.
That's so great. It is so great people like this exist. I really love the reactions that are happening here in Norway to this situation. This is exactly what you hope your society would be like. I think America could use more of this mentality.
Etter seg. Det ikke greit. Og den holdningen har jeg sett mange ganger på byen. Som du vil være med, eller du har lyst på noe, eller jeg vet jeg ser det på deg, du går kledd sånn og sånn. Og da tenker jeg sånn, hvilken rett har de til å si det?
hvis jenter vil være med andre, altså hvis folk vil være med folk hjem, så det greit, men når hun tydelig står og sier nei, jeg vil ikke, dette ubehagelig, så sier han, ja, men det provoserer meg. Hvis vi ikke interessert, så vi ikke interessert, og respekter det. Nei nei. Og respekter oss. Vi mennesker, vi også.
Takk for at du grep inn. Det var fint. Kjempebra.
Vi må bry oss, vet du.
Ja, vi må bry oss.
Ja.
Ha en fin dag, da.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, that is exactly what you hope, that people are that passionate about this. This was amazing. I thought this sounded real interesting, just to see, this was just a test and a way for me to see what is Norwegian society like. Will people help each other, stick up for each other, and put yourself in a, I don't know, not a dangerous, well, it could be a dangerous situation. Put yourself in an uncomfortable situation. And I think there are good Americans who would act like this, but I don't know if it would be as many, or I don't know. It definitely makes me question. But it was awesome to see this part of Norwegian culture. I really love this. So anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment. If you're Norwegian, what do you think about this experiment? Do you think this is representative of Norway and Norwegians? And just your thoughts on this experiment. That'd be awesome to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Norway and seeing things about Norway I've never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.